Hey guys, my name is the Electrified Gamer. Welcome back to the Zelda Marathon. A marathon that would have worked a lot better if I had recorded all these videos ahead of time instead of just being like, I'll do a Zelda Marathon and just like, it'd just be really easy because I've played all these Zelda games and I don't know what I'm complaining about. But today we are going to be playing through The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I haven't played through this game in quite a while, and I've been really wanting to play this HD version of it. I've actually never had a chance because the last recording session I did of this, you can't put the headphone jack into the Wii U gamepad, which is the normal way I record. Since most games on the Wii U, you can hear the audio through both, and it's just really easy to record. But not with any Zelda game that Nintendo releases for some odd reason. So I'm going to be listening to a delayed thing through my headset, which should be totally fun. So anyway, let's get into this. Yeah, it's completely delayed. It's amazing. I really wish that the Wii... Well, I was like, okay, I'm just going to play through this. This is going to be just like, gosh, it's going to be awful hearing the delayed audio through my headset. I know there's a new, like, Elgato thing where you can, like, just, like, wire it into your computer. Like, it's an actual, like, thing you put into your computer, and I know there's like little to no delay on it, but Lunk is the name of our character, and well, what do I normally name my girls in most video games? My horse is named Glorp. Good old Glorp the horse. I'm Glorp, you know, I'm just Glorp. I've honestly forgot what I named her in the last time I played through this. I deleted that audio session as soon as I realized that there was no audio on it. It really sucked. I don't know why Nintendo does this to me, but it will make it harder for me to record, but it also might lead to some funny shenanigans. So, with our horse entered name, 3, 2, 1, speedrun, let's do this. Oh wait, hold on. Start the game in normal mode? Hero mode. In hero mode, the damage you will take will be doubled. No heart drops for advanced players only. I'm gonna stick to normal. I don't feel like having to add a death counter in The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess as well as most of my other video games. A serenic forest, followed by a waterfall. It seems magnificent and eloquent. Tell me, do you ever feel a strange sadness as dusk falls? No, Dad. They say it's the only time when our worlds intersect with theirs. The only time we can feel the lingering regrets of the spirits who have left our world. Whatever, Dad. I do like the HD textures because it makes everything look a little bit crisper. This is why loneliness always pervades the hour of twilight. But enough talk of sadness. I have a favor to ask of you, Lunk. I don't know who named me Lunk. It's some idiot. I was supposed to deliver something to the royal family of Hyrule the day after tomorrow. Yes, it was a task set to me by the mayor, but would you go in my steed? I will take your steed. Wait, that's not what you said, is it? You have never been to Hyrule, right? No, because no one lets me out of the village. You wonder why. In the kingdom of Hyrule, there's a great castle, and around it is the castle town, a community far bigger than our little village. Why did I just turn into Morgan Freeman? And the far bigger than Hyrule is the rest of the world the gods created. You should look upon it all with your own eyes. I should. It sounds amazing. Hopefully no shenanigans happen between here and that journey I'm gonna take. It's getting late. We should head home, back to the village. I will talk to you, Mayor, about this matter. I wish my dad was Morgan Freeman. You know how cool that'd be? It's like, son, you failed at the football game, but you know what? I still love you. I'm Morgan Freeman. I'm Morgan Freeman, and I still love you, no matter what. I'm Morgan Freeman, your father. I have no idea what I'm talking about. How far is that counter? I'm actually really excited to start playing this game. Like, I was kind of, like, hesitant about it at first, but now I'm, like, I see the textures, I see Zelda, I see Glorp, I see Zelda. Zelda's barely in Twilight Princess, now that I bring that up. It's funny that it's, like, The Legend of Zelda, and it's, like, there's little to no Zelda in half these games. But the best Zelda is Tetra. Tetra has always been the best Zelda, no matter what. Wind Waker overall is like the best character-driven Zelda game by far between any of the other ones. Also, if you're new here and you're just catching into the Twilight Princess and you're wondering why this is called the Zelda Marathon, the idea was to upload a Zelda video every day as an everyday Let's Play. And it was supposed to be in the wake of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Good thing that game keeps getting delayed, because this Zelda marathon, this is, when I complete the Zelda marathon, the last game I think I'm going to end up playing is Wind Waker. Because I don't know how long it will take me to complete this game. I know this is a pretty long game, but I actually remember enjoying it a lot. I remember like looking up YouTube videos about Twilight Princess 2, and it's like people are like, hey, Twilight Princess, not my favorite, but I'm like, there's nothing inherently wrong with it. It's actually pretty fun. Oh my gosh, it is a beautiful young woman with a beautiful, and she's not wearing any clothes. Hold on a second. Oh, hey. Hey, did you see you stole my horse? Hey, Lunk, you there? That's not a good voice. That doesn't even match his yell. Hey, you mind helping me herd the goats? They ain't listening to me lately. I have a southern redneck drawl, even though this is like medieval times or something like that. Yeah, my horse is gone. Someone took it. Hey, where's Glorp? How do you know the name of my horse? Who told you that? Lunk is now Batman. My parents died in an alley for this. It just all comes together. Hey man, how are you doing? Okay, now we're playing. Now I'm getting into this. Come on, hurry up and bring your Glorp with you. That sounds disgusting. Why would you talk about my Glorp like that? How dare you? You have no right to talk about Glorp. I forgot that the audio was delayed in my headset there for a minute. I'm like, why did it take 5 minutes for Lunk to go hit? And I'm like, derp. That's what always worried me when I first started recording, and I listened to the audio when the Elgato was going. I'm like, oh my gosh, the audio's delayed. Holy crap, what do I do about that? Anyway, a beautiful woman sits along with my Glorp. I really want to know if she has a beautiful, softening, amazing voice. She looks like one. Her nose is super huge, though. Holy crap. She looks like a beautiful woman. Oh, hi, Link. Oh, dang, she's a black eye voice. I washed up Glorp for you. Thanks. Jeez, I thought she would have a beautiful voice in that. Good lord. I didn't give you permission to wash my horse. Hold on a second. Yeah, she's like, I washed your horse for you. That'd be $250. It's like, Glorp was really hard, so I thought she deserved it a treat. Oh, but listen, Lunk, could you do something for me? Can you use a piece of grass to play that song for me? You know, the one that Glorp likes? You know that song, you know, T-Pain's, I don't know any rap songs, so I don't know why I tried that. Oh, I have a tattoo on my fist. This song sounds familiar. I can't put my thing on it. I have to... It's such a nice melody. Glorp looks happy. I bet she does. Well, she'll be all prettied up now, so I suppose you can ride her back. But don't you make her do too much, okay? I'd bust a cap in you if you do. It's like, oh, okay, whatever your name is. We don't know your name yet, man. The HD textures are really good. They make the game look a lot prettier. I really wish I did a test playthrough of this before I did this. I had so much time to do a test playthrough, but it's like, nah. If I get lost, I can always just bring up the Wii U Internet Pad. I think the Wii U Internet Pad always brings up a guide when you're playing a video. Actually, no, that's only in Earthbound. That was always the cool feature about Earthbound. You could, like, hit start, and then the game would be like, do you want to look up this thing? Why is my... Okay. I forgot that I always start my Audacity audio before I start the recording session, so I shouldn't worry too much about it if it's ahead. So anyway, besides me worrying about trivial things like that, there's a chicken. There's a chicken. And there's a big guy right there. Hello, good friends. This quaint little village. Hello, good sirs. You, my friend. Great timing, Lunk. That was something I had forgotten to tell you. My son Colin is making a fishing rod, so you two can play together. I completely forgot your Morgan Freeman impression. I can't do one. You should finish it today, so you should come and get it to the house tomorrow. I'll try and do voices, but I'm not gonna make any promises because I'll probably forget the voices. I know what your voice is. Hold on, let me get near him. I need to talk to the mayor. I want to do his voice.
Looks like you're gonna help build a good job. He's headed to the right ahead of you. You finish up your chores before the sun goes down.
Mr. Mayor, you're so cute with your weird mustache. I don't know how you groom that thing is beyond me. I don't know why we couldn't like sprint in the village. I mean, come on, it's a horse. It's only Glorp. I mean, she has no feelings whatsoever. You think I care about my horse? Do you think I care about my horse? I do. I love my horse. The fact that I started the audio, I'm really worried now. I'm really worried that this video will turn out like the other video, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this Zelda marathon thing was not supposed to work out in theory. Sorry to get you over here in such a hurry, Lunk. These guys have been awfully skittish lately, so they won't listen to a word I say. Probably because they can't speak your language, idiot. Sorry to ask, bud, but how about you and Glorp herd them into the barn real quick? We ain't got much time, so you think we can do it? It's not like there's wolves or anything out or something like that. Much obliged there, bud. Okay, then go on and herd all these little scamps into the barn for me. I actually do like this opening sequence. I think it's because I played a lot of Fable when I was a kid, and I always liked when you started off as a kid and you kind of just watched you just kind of like looked at the world through like different eyes, and you know, you're like, I'm a little kid, I'm kind of helpless, but then like you grow up and then you're like this awesome character. So it's like at the beginning of the game you're a normal like sheep herder, and by the end of the game you're like this like awesome hero of time, you know. But anyway, besides goat getting in, holy crap, I'm gonna not talk about the game as much as I would like to, just kidding. So, Zelda Twilight Princess, where does it rate on my top 10 Zelda games of all time? It's pretty high up there. I think it's like number 6 at least. I think it goes... Actually, I think it's number 5. 5, Zelda Twilight Princess. 4 would have to be Ocarina of Time. Actually... I'm gonna get hate for this, but I think that this is better than Ocarina of Time, a little bit. So, Ocarina of Time's number 5, Twilight Princess would be number 4, 3 would be A Link Between Worlds. That game was... I didn't expect it. I was worried about it at first, but I'll talk about that in a minute, because we gotta talk to this guy. Lunk, Lorp, much obliged to both of y'all. See, he does have that southern drawl. I can cover everything tomorrow without having to trouble you, so sit back and relax, bud. But yeah, oh, but hey, about today, want to practice with the fences? Just wait a spell, bud. I'll get them fences set right up for you. You hear? You hear, dog? But yeah, when I'm... Oh, sorry it took so long. Okay, then y'all ride all you want. You get tired riding, just jump the gate and head back into the village, okay, bud? But I remember when A Link Between Worlds was announced, I'm like, ah, it was like 3D Zelda games on the 3DS, but then it's like here's like a 2D Zelda game. I'm like, oh gosh dang it, that sucks. But then they mentioned like you could do the temples out of order and you can do all this stuff. I'm like, that sounds cool. I played the game. I was amazed by it. I really don't like A Link to the Past. Like, me personally, I don't really like a lot of 2D Zelda games because I suck at them. I prefer 3D Zelda games, but hey, we all have opinions.
You're incorrect. A Link to the Past is one of the greatest video games of all time.
It sounds like a South Park voice. To save your progress during the game, press down and then choose Save Game in the bottom left of your collection screen. Got it. So we can save anytime. The first Zelda game with a save feature. I'm just kidding. The first Zelda game with backwards compatibility. That's an incorrect statement as well, because you could just jack your N64 cartridge into the NES slot and it's backwards compatible.
Hey, wake up, Lunk. It's morning already.
That sounds like a South Park voice. Never mind. Gosh dang it, I have to sleep on the hardwood floor right here. Does no one even care about me? Gosh dang it. All I wanted to do was sleep. It's gonna be awful when I have to do the gyroscope later. Actually... Oh yeah, here we go, the gyroscope. Oh, I have enough room in between my mic stand and my mic that I can do it. Gosh dang it, kids, I don't care. I don't care how much money your mom's gonna give me to babysit you. I can find money in the grass. I'm gonna go become a grass cutter when I grow up. You know how much money you can get in the grass? A lot. It's ridiculous how much money you could get in the grass. There's always the joke. I always love that joke. I remember watching like a lot of live action like Zelda skits on YouTube, and the ones I always love the most is when Link like busts into like a random house and like just starts breaking pots.
Oh, Lunk, did you hear? They're selling a slingshot at the store right now. A slingshot. I wonder how much powerful it is. I must try it.
Tallow, if you and Mallow want it so badly, just buy it at my parents' shop.
Do you see any rubies in my hands? I can't afford that thing. Come on, Beth. Can you just loan it for us for a while?
You know I get in trouble for that. If you two want it, save up for your allowance or something.
But our allowance are terrible. I wish I was born into a family with a slingshot instead of one with a water wheel.
Oh, these kids, they're so goofy. That baby scares me for some weird reason, though. I can't put my finger on it. That baby terrifies me. It just